Hi, welcome to the Creative Hand Art Journal. I'm Jill, and today we're going to be doing a bear. And I've already outlined him with some black. I'll be using pink blush, a metallic purple, light yellow, real green, and red apple red. And so far I've mixed the real green and the red apple red to make a brown, and I'm going to paint in my bear. And the reason I'm doing a bear this week is because yesterday while we were out on a ride, we ended up driving past this house where children had made posters and put them all up on a fence. And the posters basically said thank you to all the emergency care workers and for parents who are now homeschooling their children, teachers for still teaching via the computers, neighbors helping neighbors out. And the posters were very, very colorful and cheerful, and I was glad to actually stop and read them all. And in the window there was a bear, and just the day before I heard from my friend that people are putting bears in their windows as a scavenger hunt. And I also heard today that people are putting eggs in their windows for an egg hunt for Easter. So I'm finding both of those ideas to be very helpful and soothing in this time of stress when we're supposed to stay at home, shelter in place, and for a lot of us that's a very scary thing to do, and to fear something that we can't see. This is a virus. It's like, who knows who might have it. So you're leery of all your friends, you're leery of being around your relatives. You only go out to the store when you need to go out. And for the first couple of weeks of this, I went through a lot of emotions. I was angry that some little unknown thing could have so much power. And it could change all of our lives in the blink of a moment. So this painting, I was trying to find some happy image because I feel if I do negative images and sad, angry things, that people won't want to watch my videos. So I found the light at the end of the tunnel, you might say. And this is my Care Bear. That's what I'm calling them. We used to have bears as children, and they were a company that came out and actually called them Care Bears. Because when you hold and hug a bear, it's supposed to be very soothing and comforting. And that's what people need right now, is to be soothed and comforted in this time of unrest. So I'm putting a mixture of white and yellow with my brown to lighten up areas, and making pads of his feet and arms here. Kind of sculpting him, if you will. Adding where there'd be highlights and I'm also using a brush that is very old and going to make fur by using the tip of the brush and a very light kind of dabbing stroke on it. So this way here, you can see where the light's hitting the bear. And where it's not. I want that to be a little lighter. Over here it seems to have lost that little furriness that I had going. So I'm going to get more white and a little more yellow. Add it to where I have this tan brown and give him some fur on his face and on his ears. Make this a nice soft furry bear. I'm kind of letting it go darker on this side as it's in the shadow. And I just realized that I didn't do the bear's muzzle. So we're going to get some brown on that. And then get him some nice fur. Put some more fur on the shadow side. Okay, that looks pretty good from the furry side of my bear. Now I'm going to take some of my pink blush and put in the pads of his feet. Well, I'm here putting in the purple for the present, a shiny metallic purple, so that it'll show up and be special, because we're all special and we all need a present in this time of craziness and uncertainty. And especially since a lot of people are celebrating Easter, and this is the season of Lent, purple represents passion, and the passion that Jesus Christ is about to go through, that we reenact every year. So there's my purple present. And I'm going to get some red and paint in the bow. Whoops, wrong brush. Okay. I'm using a skinny little brush to get into the tight small areas. So I'm adding in a tabletop that my little bear is sitting on. I'm going to add white and yellow to my brown for where the light will be shining, and I'm kind of giving a grainy texture. And where the shadow of the bear is, I'm going to add black to my brown. And kind of come in close underneath the bear. And out almost like in a little triangle. And I'm going to get underneath over on this side from the foot. So there's the tabletop. And I think I want to do a pink and white background for the top half of the bear. Okay, let's see how that comes out. That's a pretty color. Pink is very soothing. And right now, I need to be soothed because I've been very upset with how my life has changed with the virus and having to stay inside, and I haven't been able to visit with my grandchildren at all, except we finally got it together where we can go on Facebook and video chat. So that has relieved me a little bit. At least I get to see my grandchildren and see that they're happy and safe and they're doing okay with their schoolwork. And the youngest ones go out for a ride every morning because my daughter goes to Dunkin' Donuts and gets coffee. And then they go to the harbor and feed the seagulls and pigeons. So that is their daily outing. So I'm very glad that they're not getting cabin fever and finding some way to take care of themselves. And that's what I hope all of you are doing, is finding ways to take care of yourselves too. Being very careful around the words and around the top of my bear. I am finishing up the background right now, and then the last thing I've got to do is put in my emojis. Well, the first one that I've had for the week was I was sad. I know this one's kind of multi-emotional, but I've been angry. But seeing the Care Bears in the fence and everything made me happy. So there's always the thing, look on the bright side, and that's what I'm doing now, and I hope you do too. Take care. Till next time. Bye.